Come, all you moonshiners, if you want to hear about the kind of booze that they serve around here. Made our way back in top of them hills.
Welcome to Barley and Hops. I'm George. I've got the name tag on, but I've changed the shirt today. We've got a new video for you. This one's going to be really great. I can't wait to share this with you. So let's get right to it. I've got a heat gun, and I got this for a purpose. I've got some PVC caps, got a bottle. I'm going to push these aside because we'll get to these in just a second. But this is the wine that we made here. This is a Pinot Grigio. And you'll notice I've got our own little label on there. So look, if you want the labels, just send me a note. I'll send it to you via email. It's a PowerPoint. Look, you get what you pay for, and I will always say that. We want to be an economical brew shop, but there are easy and very inexpensive ways of doing things. I use a kid's glue stick, and I'll cut these out with a pair of scissors or with a board cutter, but I print them on the printer. You can change them and make them say anything you want, but it personalizes your wine. Put a little bit of glue stick on the back, stick it to the bottle, and then when it's done, and you're finished with the bottle, all you have to do is soak the bottle in warm water for a few minutes and this slides right off. You can put another one on it. I even sometimes put my picture on the back for my wife and tell a little bit about her brewer. You can do anything you want to with it, so you can really personalize your bottles. Another really neat way to personalize your bottle is with these PVC caps. They call them PVC caps. They're really flimsy plastic PVC, and they go on the top of your wine. And you'll see these in a lot of stores where you pull the ring around, the top pops off, but it really gives your wine a very unique look, and it makes it look really professional. These are dirt cheap. You place one on top of the bottle, get a heat gun. Some people use a hair dryer, but a hair dryer works. Boiling water will work. You hold it on there with a little piece of, matter of fact, you put a piece of coat hanger on there, and you dip the whole bottle into the boiling water, and immediately it sucks up right to the bottle. Or if you've got a heat gun available, turn on the heat gun, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to heat this, and this thing is going to, you'll notice here how it shrinks right to the bottle, and it only takes a couple of seconds, and it makes it look really professional, and then that way it's all sealed up. So I just wanted to share that with you to get started. So look, if you want these labels, you can make your own labels on PowerPoint if you've got any kind of computer skills. Or if you're like me and you're lazy and someone else has already done it, let them know. Send me an email. I'll shoot it to you. I'll send you the whole program. I've got wine labels, beer labels. I've even got the ones that go around the top up here if you want to put those on. All you got to do is fill them out, edit them the way you want them, cut them out, paste them with a kid's glue stick, and you're on your way. All right, I'm going to get set up here for the next portion of this so that I can share with you a little bit about vacuum, because I'm really intrigued about vacuum. So we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, hey, we're not mad scientists. We're just going to take advantage of some basic principles that we kind of understand. I didn't invent any of this. This is all just an application of things that come off the shelf. Here's my Harbor Freight vacuum pump. I got the tubing. I've got 2-gallon jugs. Now, here's what I'm going to show you. We're going to transfer wine from one jug to the next jug. Now, the reason I'm using 2 1-gallon jugs is, like I said before, it's only for the purposes of the video. These could be 3-gallon carboys, 5-gallon, 6.5. Vacuum doesn't care how big these things are. It's going to work anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to create a vacuum in this jug, and it's going to try to pull the vacuum out of this jug. But when it does that, it's going to pull the wine through this line in here. Now here's what I've got. I've got the bung, or the rubber grommet, and with the hole in the center, and that's the same place that you're going to put your airlock. But I put a tube through that, and the tube goes all the way to the bottom of my wine. And I do the same thing on this jug. But I've only put that down about 2.5 inches, and the purpose of that is so I can see the wine going in there. Plus, when that goes in there, a lot of that CO2 that's resident inside this wine is going to start to be released. Got the small nibble here and the vacuum pump. The vacuum is going to pull that CO2 out. My goodness. We're going to transfer wine and degas it at the same time. This is a step in the right direction. This is for those folks that, and I no longer have to put one higher than the other and try to siphon to it and draw a siphon. Plus, it works a whole lot quicker. So, you know, if you get, it'll work in a fast ferment, but it works just like this. So for those who have all these carboys sitting around, you're transferring and moving things around, this makes life so much simpler. Of course, the pump's going to run you about $100. The tubing, you know, it's pennies on the foot. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to create the vacuum in this one, remove the wine from here to here, and then I'm going to show you the easy part is that you switch the bottles and you do it again. 2 or 3 times and you've totally degassed your wine, plus you've transferred it from one location to another. So here we go. We're going to turn the vacuum pump on. Now, you'll also notice how quick this happens. This is a whole lot faster than if I was siphoning, because your siphon is only going to work so fast. It's only going to work so fast because of the atmospheric pressure that's pushing down on the wine inside of whatever container you're siphoning from. But you'll notice it's starting to foam up. This is all of that residue CO2 that's coming out, and then my vacuum pump's going to pump that out. Look at this, it's going to go all the way down. And again, the beauty is simplicity. It's utilizing things that are off the shelf that you can take advantage of, and you know that you only get what you pay for. But it doesn't mean you have to pay for everything, an arm and a leg for everything. There are some inexpensive items out there that just serve a very useful purpose, and that's where you can save money. We love to be economical. All right, I've got my transfer from one jug to the next, and you'll notice it just stopped. Once we've done that, all we've got to do is just pull these 2 rubber stoppers out, and if you listen, you'll hear that atmosphere re-enter those jugs. So now all we do is switch the jugs, or in this case, my goodness, you could even have another jug or 2 more jugs sitting here waiting to go. If you had this tube long enough, you could move the tube anywhere you wanted to, because no longer does it matter what level things are at. We're working with a vacuum, so we're taking advantage of a basic physics principle. There we go, we're going to transfer it back. This will be super degassed wine. Well, folks, look, if you got any questions, give us a call, 254-681-1760. Love to talk to you about it. We'll talk about anything. You can get in touch with us. You can drop us a line, george.duncan76@gmail.com. Visit us at barleyandhopsbrewing.com. Check out our website videos on YouTube. I'm just going to get back. Happy brewing.